We have spent around $50,000 in total, and we have get 8 cases. It would be a 10x ROI. Do you agree to this?
That's correct.
We have actually spent $25,000 when it comes to local service ads. When it comes to Google PPC, we have spent $26,000, and in total, we have acquired 58 cases. The average cost to acquire a case till now it is around 800. And do you find this acquisition cost to be reasonable?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a very fluctuating number, so to speak. But at the very average, you should be looking at least $10,000 on the average. But some cases may be way below that, and some may be way above that. Actually, I think the basic ingredient your delivery is honesty. I think that your zeal to make sure that you deliver what you promise is really the guiding light here in the production that you're able to deliver to us.
Hello everyone. Today we are with attorney Chuck Chiunuma. He has been practicing law for the last 30 years, and he's in the business of personal injury law. This is the only niche that we focus. We work only with personal injury lawyers. So attorney has been working with us for the last 11 months, and I will be recording this quick video testimonial from him just to get a hang of what our service is all about. So welcome to the show, attorney.
Thank you.
So the first question which I have to ask you, attorney, like it has been 10 to 11 months since we have started working together. Uh, do you find our marketing strategies effective when it comes to acquiring new cases?
Absolutely. I have found it beyond more than my expectation. In the beginning, I was very skeptical about what you can actually deliver. I have been more than impressed, and I'm very pleased with the results we've seen so far.
Thank you so much for the feedback, attorney. Attorney, I want to ask you a question. Like, how do you think like other marketing agencies which came before us, they were not able to perform, and why do you think we are able to perform better than them?
Actually, I think the basic ingredient in your delivery is honesty. I think that your zeal to make sure that you deliver what you promise is really the guiding light here in the production that you're able to deliver to us.
So, thank you so much for that feedback. Now, my next question is, Arani, for the last 3 months, we have been signing, and the confirmed cases are like between 8 to 10 on an average. But we are signing more than those cases. Some of those cases they fall through. They do not. We cannot take them on. But on an average, we are like handling 8 to 10 new cases per month. So, do you find this number to be satisfactory? And if not, what should be our goal for a personal injury law firm of your size?
I find the numbers to be almost as satisfactory as I would want to. I think that an ideal number for us is going to be somewhere between 10 and 15 to keep it going. And we are ramping up to help you make that happen for us. In addition to that, we find that when we can take certain cases and find a home for those cases with other law firms, it helps us develop more relationship with those law firms and also business with them, not to talk about the residual income that will come from that also. So all around, you are doing a great job.
Thank you so much for that. Now, when we work with any personal injury law firm, the main goal in the start of the relationship is at least we pay for ourselves, we pay for the intake team, and we completely cover the marketing budget. Basically, we get a ROI on that. I will quickly share the numbers of the 10 months that we have been working together, the numbers, so that anybody could get an idea like what actually it takes to acquire a personal injury case. What are the averages that a law firm should keep in mind while they are advertising on Google? That is the baseline to us. That is the best mode of acquisition because people are actually searching for you. Personal injury lawyer, I need to hire them. Do you think Google is the best when it comes to intent? They are actually searching.
Actually, that's probably the only market we have now, Google and Facebook. I also do find television advertising to be productive depending on the market, such as ours.
Over the last 10 months that we have been working together, we have spent a total of 54,000, but after the credit back, we have actually spent $25,000 when it comes to local service ads. When it comes to Google PPC, we have spent $26,000, and in total, we have acquired 58 cases. So, if I calculate what is the average cost to acquire a case till now, it is around $879. Adani, do you find this acquisition cost to be reasonable?
Absolutely. It's very reasonable. It's not unusual to have maybe double that amount in most markets.
So, Rani, when it comes to a average personal injury law firm, uh, average personal injury case like car accident or slip and fall or any other type of incident in Kansas City, like what could be the numbers that a lawyer must keep in mind? Like this might be my return when it comes to like for the law firm in terms of revenue.
Are you talking about revenue per case?
Yeah, basic average that a law firm owner must keep in mind. Hey, for a case, I can get this revenue. So what are those calculations that you think?
Yeah, it's a very fluctuating number, so to speak. But at the very average, you should be looking at least $10,000 on the average in revenue. Some cases may be way below that, and some may be way above that.
So we can take an average of $10,000 for a single case in terms of revenue for the law firm. Is that the correct number, Attorney?
Correct.
So if we calculate that amount, it would be around 580K that might be the revenue from these cases because these are 58 cases.
Correct.
We have spent around $50,000 in total, and we have gotten 58 cases. It would be a 10x ROI, but obviously there are office cost and obviously there are like salaries to be paid. But it might be an initial ROI. Would you agree to this?
That's correct.
Yes. So yeah, whenever I speak with lawyers, I always tell you like this type of return you can only get from your investing in your own business. You cannot get this return from S&P 500, any index funds, or in buying real estate. If you are investing more money in your business, like you can get a like much higher return. And obviously the variables are in your control. That's the most important part.
That's actually correct. Yes.
So, Adani,
Okay.
I would be coming to the intake team. Do you think the process of hiring the intake team was correct, and like the intake team is performing well and diligently?
Yes, the intake team is working very well, and we have had very good experience with them. We're able to communicate on a regular basis with them. They are doing very well.
So, with regards to intake team, what we normally look for is person who actually experience in personal injury law field, so that we do not have to teach them from the beginning that this is the cases and you have to look for the insurance. That is the main thing that we keep in mind. So, Rani, my last question would be if somebody is on the edge, like they are in consultation with us and they are like on the edge, like whether I must invest in the law firm's marketing on Google, whether I must hire these guys or I must invest in an intake team who will actually follow up with all the leads. What do you say? What would you advise to them?
Oh, definitely have a good intake team because we've seen that to be very productive. Being able to finally get that client comfortable to come into the firm is invaluable.
And Rani, what about our services? Would you recommend our services to other personal injury law firms?
Absolutely, without question. Again, you have delivered and continue to deliver way above your promise. and that makes you very valuable to us.
Certainly. My last question is on the scale of 1 to 10, what do you think our rating would be when it comes to communications, client delivery, and basically the most important part is the results?
Yeah, I will easily give you a 10.
That's so good, Fernando. Thank you so much for that. I will give my PBC guys a party today. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.